What's up, YouTube? Got another video for you today. Today we're going to be changing the spark plugs on my 2009 Mercedes-Benz E350. This is the M272 V6 engine. I'm going to be showing you how to do it. A couple things you're going to need. You're going to need a T30. Obviously you're going to need a spark plug, thing, ratchet, couple extensions, and your spark plugs. We're just gonna dive right in. First thing you want to do, you want to pop this cover off right here. So just go ahead and pull up. Get a nice firm pull, it pops right off. Boom. Lay that to the side. Lay it right there. Second thing, you want to take these vents off. Grab it firmly, pull it back. Boom, pops right out. Grab it firmly, pull it back. And this one's in there a little bit better. Hang on. Boom, pops right out. Slide it forward. Lay this one down right there. A piece of it came off, that's all right. Put it back on. This one will do the same. Grab it, pull it right out. Slide it out. All right, next we're gonna come back here. There's a clip back here. Probably need a little screwdriver to take that off. Let me grab one. Just have one right here in my pocket. Just want to take your screwdriver right here, boom, pop that right up. Now the whole top piece of the intake will come off. Oh, I forgot you need to, in the front first, disconnect this guy and just pull it forward. And then you can take that whole piece off freely, pull it back, pull it up. Be gentle with the airbox. These things are really expensive to replace, unless you can find a used one at a junkyard or something, but that's it. Alright, the next thing you want to do, grab your T30 and your ratchet. I like to use a little extension just to make it easier on my back. You're going to break your first bolt loose. I recommend you unplug this, that's up to you. For this video, I may or may not unplug it. Let's see how much length I have in the cable. And try not to mess with the coil packs too much. And then you're just gonna slide it out. There's one bolt here, and if you see, there's also another one right there, so we gotta take both of those out. That's it. They're really light on there, so just take those two out. Alright guys, so I got those two bolts out. After you get the two bolts out, you pretty much just grab the coil pack, pull it straight up firmly. It's gonna slide right out. And then down here, you can see in there, that's your spark plug right there. And we're gonna take it out. So you're gonna go ahead and switch your ratchet, go ahead and grab your spark plug socket and take it out. And I'll be back in just a second and I'll show you how mine looks. I'm just trying to pull it out now. Doesn't look like I got it far enough out yet. Let's see. There she goes. And let's see if I can get it to focus here. Put it on a better background for you. And not too bad, actually. Not perfect, but not terrible either. I mean, that gap is still pretty okay. Let's see, let's look at a new one. Got one of them opened already, here we go. Yeah, so actually that gap is pretty far off, right? Let's see. Yeah, they're a little bit different there. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and change it, get the new one in. Not terrible though. Alrighty, so I got my new one. I put it back in the 5/8 spark plug socket. When you're starting these in, you just want to start them by hand, alright? It's pretty deep down in there, so I still have it in all of this, and I have it in the boot as well so that it doesn't like fall down in there. So that's one thing you got to consider. And then you want to make sure that you're not cross-threading, right? So one thing I like to do to ensure I'm not cross-threading is I start the opposite way, and typically like it just falls into place when you go the other way, and then you can just start tightening it by hand. And then these things aren't on really that snug either, so they're just tight, you know, they're not overly torqued or anything like that, and you don't want to overly torque them. So that's pretty much it. I mean, you're just gonna repeat these steps on the next ones, and that's it. You see it's starting to get tight now. I haven't cross-threaded it, and then I'm just gonna give it a little extra love and put my coil pack back in and tighten it up. Alrighty, we got the first guy installed. Now we're gonna go ahead and reinstall the coil pack. I'm gonna show you how to do that now. So yeah, basically all you wanna do is just slide your coil pack back in. Make sure it lines up. Push it down. Start these by hand. That's what I always like to do. Make sure there's no cross threading going on. All right. Got that one right there going in. And get the other one down here started too. And then we're just gonna do that same process for those two and the other two on the other side. This whole process probably take about an hour and a half, but you save yourself a lot of money, man. I think for all the spark plugs, I paid like 65 bucks for them at Advance, and like if I got them online, I probably could have got them for less too. These are just the OEM plugs. That's pretty much it. All right, I'll get back to you when I'm done. Alright guys, so that's about it. I went ahead and replaced all three on this side. I replaced the three on this side. Entire process, just under an hour, about 45 minutes. Before I go ahead and put all these intake pieces back on, I'm going to start the car up just to make sure that all the coil packs are setted properly. There is the tube that goes down inside that needs to connect to the spark plug. I want to make sure all of that's connected. I did take a couple minutes with my shop rag and just wiped up a little bit of stuff here. I didn't use any water or anything like that, just literally wiped it down on the coil packs and stuff. I like to just take the extra time real quick. I'm not trying to make it look beautiful or anything like that, but I just like to keep it as clean as I can without doing too much work. All right, well, let's give it a shot. Let's turn it on and see what happens. Go ahead and close my trunk. Alrighty. So this car does have 82,000 miles, 258 miles. I don't know when the last time the spark plugs were changed. I bought the car with around 65,000. I'm just doing this out of good faith. See, all right. Got our dash lights on. Turn that music off. She turns right on. Give it a second just for the computer. Let us grab it. Looks good to me. Yeah, no problem revving there. No type of mist, feels nice and smooth. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and put those intake pieces back on. That's pretty much it. And it should be good to go. Make sure when you're doing this as well, that your car is cold. Don't work on a hot car, don't burn yourself. My car is 100% cold right now. I live 2 blocks away from this park. I literally started it up, drove it right here, cut it off, waited 5 minutes, and then started working on it. When you're working at a place like this, make sure you clean up after yourself. I mean, we're at a beautiful public park here, you know, so definitely want to ensure that we pick up all this trash you see here. There's just trash everywhere. People come in here and bottles, and there's tires in the water and stuff like that. I'm sure I clean up after myself every single time. Got to keep the parks beautiful. That's pretty much it. Alrighty, so I'll go ahead and put all this stuff back on, and then I'll show you when you're putting this back on, This piece is very difficult to get on properly. Take your time with it when you're putting the cover on. If you don't get this on right, you can throw all type of crazy codes, stuff that's not even like relevant to the intake. I've seen like transmission codes and stuff based on the air filter box is not on properly. It has this piece here to show you, this piece here that needs to line up and it needs to go in there very smoothly. I typically put a very little slight amount of oil here, like barely any, just to moisten it, make it easier for me. But yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, guys, and that's it. Got everything put away. All my trash picked up, nothing here from me. Come back over here. See, I got everything lined up properly. Intake's back in. Intake tubing here in the back. Everything is sitting properly. The neck is sitting on the housing as it should. This piece here is on the top. I actually found out the bottom clips were a little bent, which was why it was making it so difficult for me to get it in. I went ahead and bent those back and it slid right in. So yeah, that's pretty much it. This is missing a clip on this side right here, so I need to get another one. That way it just sits perfectly, but I'll order one online, and I'm gonna take it for a test drive now and we'll see how it does. All right, guys, so that's it. The car is fully warmed up, no check engine lights, super quiet, definitely more responsive. We'll see if there's any increase in gas mileage. I need time to let you guys know that, but definitely something I would recommend everybody do to their car if you don't know the last time the spark plugs were changed, or it's been a while, more than like 40,000 miles or so. Definitely go ahead and switch them out and just get so much for your money when you change out your spark plugs. It's such a simple repair that you can do, and I definitely recommend everybody take advantage of it. But that's it for this video. Like this video, subscribe to my channel. That's almost it for the maintenance. There's a couple more videos I'm going to do on maintenance items. I'm going to be doing a transmission service to this car in the near future. I'll be doing brakes all around. I'll be replacing all the OEM brakes with Brembo products all around. And I'll be doing another oil change soon. I'm about 4,500 miles on this one, so I like to change it around like 6,000-7,000. Even though Mercedes says 10,000, I like to give it a little bit extra love. I do use Mobil 1 oil. Maybe I'll be switching to liquid moly in the future. I just want to try something else. I'm just trying to quiet this engine down as much as possible. It's very quiet already, but I just like for it to be super quiet, you know, the best or nothing Mercedes-Benz. But yeah, like this video, subscribe to my channel, leave some comments below, let me know what other videos you want me to do. That's pretty much it. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.